Amazing Grace is another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story.
Amazing Graces!
Another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story.
Yay! Amazing Graces!
Another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Okay, so I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. And boy have I got a toy for you. So our toy for today is none other than tan-ta-da-dan, ta-ta-ta-tan. There's so much luminescence here. Okay, this is actually Guy Diamond from the newest DreamWorks films, Trolls World Tour. I think it's simply Trolls World Tour. So this was given away by McDonald's Happy Meal here in the Philippines for the month of June 2020 until supplies last. Okay, so without further ado, let us together witness the unraveling or the unwrapping of this pretty awesome toy. Guy Diamond. It's not Diamond Guy, it's Guy Diamond. Okay? As opposed to the Cloud Guy. Okay. You have to say the guy first before the diamond. Okay, let's see if they were able to replicate the diamond physical prowess of this character. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, look at that. I don't know if you could stand. Look at that. Doesn't it look like a diamond? It's some silver skin with some speckles of glitters here. That's why it's able to actually simulate the diamond. Alright. Okay, this is pretty awesome toy and I love the hair. It's colored white. It's supposed to be a little bit silver. Okay, now this particular character, this Guy Diamond, is actually voiced by Kunal Nayar. Kunal Nayar. So probably that particular name rings a bell because he's a very famous character from The Big Bang Theory, and I just love The Big Bang Theory. He actually played this character called Rajesh Kutrapali. Okay, from The Big Bang Theory, the Indian guy who doesn't have a girlfriend yet. Okay, so he's also pretty hilarious, and I think he was able to come up with a book that talks about his accent, that my accent is actually this way, something like that. So you better check on that. So he voiced this particular character, Diamond Guy, and this particular character seemed to have developed the notoriety of being the center of attention. Because of that, it really got into his head because of his, diamond-like skin. Of course, definitely people would simply look his way. Just like are you familiar with the what's that, the vampire movie Twilight, wherein Edward when he was actually exposed to the sun actually created this luminescence. Something like a diamond-like skin. Okay, so that is jaw-dropping. So people would definitely look at you when you have that type of skin that is somehow replicating the sparkle or the bedazzlement that the diamond has. Okay, so this is great. Now because of that, like I said, it got into his head, so he became so narcissistic. He thinks of himself as being better looking than the rest of the rest of the trolls, and sometimes it also inevitably developed a kind of arrogance about him. So becoming humble becomes something like an ordeal for him. He actually struggled to be humble. I mean, what with his great looks, what with his attention drawing persona and his appearance. Yeah, but eventually, of course, there's it's not at all bad to be narcissistic sometimes, but when it really gets overboard, that's when it becomes wrong. Even arrogant sometimes. I think it pays to have a little bit of pride about ourselves, but when it gets out of hand, that's when the trouble comes. So it's a good thing that this guy, our guy Diamond, has the realization that there should be an effort for him to actually be humble, to develop that sense of humility, to balance things off, so as not to come out as someone very strong, someone very arrogant, someone very narcissistic, and that is definitely very negative in the eyes of other people. Even if you do have the talent, if you do have the great looks, if you do have the certain je ne sais quoi about you, but if you have that narcissistic and arrogance, people are a little bit, repulsed by that. As opposed to a person who is really good looking and who is really talented and seems to have that certain amount of humility about him, people are actually drawn towards them, and that is basically the key to actually having that longevity in show business or in the entertainment business, which is obviously what Guy Diamond is really looking for in this diminutive world of the trolls. Okay, so let's go. Let's hope that in his struggle to actually be humble despite his great looks, that of looking like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. All of a sudden I was reminded by Rihanna's song, and it is a very befitting song to our Guy Diamond here. So shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. Oh, shine bright like a diamond. I'm saying it right. Well, anyway, even if we are constantly encouraged to actually shine bright like a diamond, to be the best person that we can be, there should be that humility, even when we reach that stage when we really do shine like a diamond. That humility and that ability to actually see also the shine and the sparkle of other people, instead of just drawing the attention to yourself, instead of thinking that you are indeed the center of the universe, or you are the center of attention. Okay, the life of the party. Give others a chance, of course, and in your humility, in your humility and in your down to earth like kind of attitude, that your shining like a diamond would sparkle and bedazzle even more. Okay, so this is the toy, and as you can see, look at him. I love the material that they used here. It's sort of like a shiny silver, and there's supposed to be some glitters here, and then he also is supposed to have some freckles which are star shaped. But I don't think they were able to replicate that, those minuscule freckles, the star-shaped freckles. Okay, so this is great, and I can see some traces of glitters here. Although he's already shining, there are some glitters to add up to his diamond-like appearances. Then at the back, he has a green nose. I don't know, this is a little bit off. Anyway, this green nose is somehow indicative that even if he is sort of appearing to be ethereal or something like a heavenly creature, there is something about him that makes him so down to earth, that of his heritage as being a troll. The green nose. Okay, now at the back there is this contraption here that we have to push up and down, and then let's see for ourselves what happens when we push this lever up and down. Okay. So he's dancing with his legs, so he's basically, how do you call this? This is hopping. Okay. Shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond. Whoa! I don't know, I sort of forgot the song, how it went, how it goes. Okay, so now, since this is now officially part of my Percy's Fast Food toy collection, I am going to sign our Guy Diamond here to make it officially a part of my Percy's Fast Food toy collection. Wow. love my new pen. It's a little pointy, so it makes it easier for me to actually sign the toys with my signature. Okay. Oh, that is so awesome, and I've got to say that this is just an amazing grace. So once again, guys, let us try to be thankful to God for all the amazing grace that come into our lives, be in the form of a Guy Diamond toy from the newest DreamWorks film, Trolls World Tour. This toy in particular was brought to us by McDonald's Happy Meal here in the Philippines for the month of June 2020. Such an awesome toy and a great addition to my Percy's Fast Food toy collection. Or basically, guys, let's be thankful to God for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning into Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. Please don't hesitate to invite your other friends to also subscribe, because we still have a lot more, and I mean a lot more Percy's Fast Food Toy Stories up my sleeves. Okay, so until the next one, bye bye for now, and I hope that you come back again to visit this channel. That's Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. So until then,